to address the congregation. Welcome, VC.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to mention a few people who have attended this great occasion before I start telling my story. The Chancellor, sir, we have people who have come here because they also feel they have to be here to congratulate me for actually coming this far. And therefore, I just want to mention those people. I was supposed to mention all of them, but the number is so big, and because of time, I just mention a few. Chancellor, sir, when I started teaching, I had very vibrant students, and I want to mention that the people I'm going to mention here are people who actually helped me to profess. We have Professor Akala. Professor Akala is a principal of Samoei University College, and he was my student at Moi University. We have Professor Odhiambo, who is the Vice-Chancellor of Meru University, who was also my student in Moi University. We have also Professor Ogeshi, who is the Vice-Chancellor, Kisii University, who was also my student at Moi. We also have Professor Kuria, who is the CEO of Q, and also a student of mine at Moi University. We also have Dina Mwizi, who is the chairman of Mamangena University College. That is also somebody who was my student. I know there are others who are here who are my students, and therefore they are also actually vice-chancellors or senior officers, and I'm very privileged to have them attend this occasion. I have so many other people that I would have liked to recognize, but because of time, I want to tell them I'm very appreciative of them attending this occasion. Our Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Education, Honorable Julius Migoso Agomba, Principal Secretary, State Department for Higher Education, Dr. Beatrice Nyangala, represented by Dr. Darius Mugaka, who is the Director of Education, the Chairman, Kenyatta University Council, represented by Rosbera Namanga, who is a council member, Chairperson of the universities and university colleges, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of Somalia to Kenya and Permanent Secretary Representative of UNEP and UN Habitat, His Excellency Jabri Ibrahim Adule, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the Czech Republic of Kenya, Her Excellency Nicole Adamakov, Vice-Chancellors of other universities and university colleges, members of Kenyatta University Management Board and the University Senate, the alumni, guest speaker, Mr. Henry Nyangol, graduating class of December 2025, parents, graduates, and friends gathered here, Kenyatta University staff and students present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I hope it's still morning. Good morning. Good morning. It gives me great joy to welcome you to 58th graduation ceremony at Kenyatta University. We are gathered here to honor the hard work, perseverance, and scholarly achievement of the 5,888 graduates, 61 of them at a PhD level, 570 master's degrees, 4,987 and bachelor's degrees, 48 postgraduate diplomas, 210 diplomas, and 12 certificates. Among the graduates are 29 students from the Department of Management, of Health Management and Informatics who are involved in the tragic traffic accident that happened at Maungu. We remember those students when we lost 11 of our students. So 20 of them are here with us, and we really appreciate. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, today's event is the 19th graduation ceremony to be held at Kenyatta University since I became the Vice-Chancellor in 2016. Cumulatively, 99,668 students will have graduated from the Kenyatta University during my tenure. This includes 1,134 doctorates, 8,710 masters, 634 postgraduate diplomas, 76,908 bachelors, 8,943 diplomas, and 3,339 certificates. This being my last graduation ceremony to oversee as Vice-Chancellor, allow me, Mr. Chancellor, to also highlight some of the other achievements I have made during my tenure. First of all, restructuring of the university. During my tenure, one of our most difficult but defining undertaking was the implementation of a bold restructuring and cost-cutting program to safeguard the sustainability of Kenyatta University in its entirety. The far-reaching plan is estimated to have realized a saving of 1 billion annually. The second one, Mr. Chancellor, sir, is sustaining the outstanding performance of Kenyatta University. This, I can say, for the last 10 years, the mighty KU student choir, our indomitable drama and film teams, and the all-conquering sports and games team have continued to dominate in their respective field. It has been a source of great pride for me to receive a forest of trophies from these groups. I always talk about a forest of, of trophies, because actually that is what it is. The third thing I want to say, Mr. Chancellor, sir, is that Kenyatta University has over time become the preferred university for a majority of those seeking higher education in Kenya, either as government-sponsored students or self-sponsored students. In August this year, 10,000 students, 480 were directly placed in KU by the CUPS, which was the highest among the universities in the country and in our history in Kenyatta University. We have also continued to attract a sizable number of inter-university transfers, undergraduate and postgraduate programs, and I can proudly say this year we have over 11,000 first years studying under 7 schools that we have. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I also want to say, among my legacies, I am most proud is the establishment of the University Model School. That is Kenyatta University Model School, envisioned as a center of excellence and a living laboratory for teacher education, research, and innovation, anchored in competence-based education and the 21st century skills. The Model School is designed to nurture holistic learning while providing a practical platform for training teachers, piloting curriculum reforms, inclusive education, and merging technologies such as digital learning and artificial intelligence. The school commenced with a learner population of 61 pupils in January 2024 and closed this year with 274 learners enrolled in both in a pre-group to grade 4. In January 2026, the school is going to introduce grade 5 class. The other legacy I would like to talk about is a protracted struggle for our students to use the university hospital that we are calling KU referral. As you all know, this is a hospital was built to take care of the students who are in the medical school in Kenyatta University. For various reasons, we were not able to use the hospital, but I'm glad to say, coming January, our students are going to be able to utilize the hospital. We have already, signed an MOU with the hospital, actually last week, and we are all actually so happy. And I want to tell the medical student that you have been actually welcomed in the hospital with both arms. So we should be proud of that. The next thing I want to talk about is, over the past decade, Kenyatta University has made remarkable strides in internalization through the Center for International Programs and Collaboration. Staff and student mobility has grown significantly, particularly under the European Union-sponsored Erasmus program, rising from modest number in the early years to over 160 students who are actually participating. Again, we also have staff members who are also able to visit various universities all over the world and benchmark. The other elements that I want to talk about, which including what will be my legacy, is the establishment of a Stake Hearing Unit and Center of Excellence. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we have partnered with Stake Hearing Technologies and Bill and Tony Foundation, which will culminate in the creation of a hearing aid and center of excellence at Kenyatta University, where the issue of studying that area of science that deal with ear health is going to be fast-tracked, and for the first time, we are going to have a center that is actually going to be an African center for looking at the issue of hearing as a disability. Thus, beginning January 2026, the center will commence offering a diploma in hearing health hearing, a certificate in hearing health, and then take two other programs, two undergraduate programs which are being processed. They have been actually passed by Senate, and we are waiting for the program to be accredited by Q. And we hope we are also going to start that in the second semester, probably of the next year. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we have been able to maintain industrial peace in Kenyatta University during my tenure, except of course when we had serious problem when I started. So we can say relatively the university has been very stable. We have been very happy with the performance, the staff, and that is why we have been able to avoid the industrial actions that have been devouring the institutions of higher learning. Of course, we know we had one 2 months ago, and we were able to hold, and we are happy to say we are back in course. The Chancellor, sir, I also want to say, just last week, we were able to be honored by UNESCO by receiving a UNESCO chair, which is for inclusive and physically challenged, students and staff in Kenyatta University, and including sustaining physical education and sports in Kenyatta University. Again, this is a recognition because most of the students who have challenges in public university, 80% are actually handled at Kenyatta University. So we want again to say Kenyatta University has been recognized worldwide in various areas. Mr. Chancellor, sir, this year we celebrate 40 years of remarkable institutional growth, resilience, academic distinction, and public service. This is our 40th year as a university. Over these years, we have broadened our academic portfolio, embracing new knowledge frontiers, and nurtured a generation of graduates who have shaped Kenya and the region and the world at large. It is humbling that this same year, our university has been ranked the best university in Kenya for the second time this year, for the second time. Last year, we emerged #1 in Kenya, and this year, we also emerged #1 from a respected higher education world university ranking. So that, I can say, it is really the highlight, I would say, of my tenure as a Vice-Chancellor of Kenyatta University. I'll go out knowing that we did it, and I hope that going forward, we can only go higher. I want to say the Chancellor of the University. Today marks a deeply meaningful moment in my journey and in the life of the great institution. For the past 10 years, it has been my profound honor to serve as the Vice-Chancellor of Kenyatta University. As I can officiate this graduation, knowing that what is going to follow can only be actually higher than where we are. As I prepare to pass the baton, I do so with great optimism and confidence in the future of this university. But the milestones we have achieved are not mine alone. And I want to say this is not mine alone. Tunasema kwa Kiswahili, kidole kimoja hakiwezi kuwa chawa. It belongs to staff, it belongs to the students and everybody, including council. I want to now talk to the class that is leaving. I'm very, very proud to have you, particularly at this moment when I'm exiting. I'm delighted to have been your Vice-Chancellor, and I know when you go out there, the world is waiting for you. We have given you all the tools, and therefore we are happy, we are confident that what we have produced is world class. Thank you for honoring us and actually being here for the for the staff and everybody that nurtured you. For that, I want to say it is now my honor to ask the Chairman of Council to come forward and present the chairman, who is not with us, but we have Dr. Rosebera Namango, who is a council chair, to come and address us this morning. So, karibu sana.